Cindy, can you call the roll, please?
Nancy Bennett. Here. Gary Gerard.
Here.
Gary Holland.
Here.
Kevin Middlebury.
Here.
Michael Smith.
Here.
Michael Swistak.
Here.
Richard Ventro.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting of January 6, 2010.
Move approval. Second.
Any discussion?
Yes. I'm not real happy about one section of these minutes, and I wish I were. But I feel like these minutes are representing the planning department's concern about one thing and totally missing the points that I was trying to make about the multifamily housing. So I would like to add the following statements. I can't tell you if they're verbatim, I know I made them. After the first paragraph on page 3, after the vote, there's Commissioner Swistak would like to leave it as it was originally after that paragraph. I'd like to add, Commissioner Bennett wanted the commission to take up multifamily housing in R20 after doing a comprehensive plan survey and getting more input from the neighborhood. I have this written down too, so there's no need to copy it. Then, after the next paragraph, after it starts Commissioner Holland and ends Jamestown needs multifamily housing, I would like to insert Commissioner Bennett said we've been working on these zoning changes for 2 years, went through public hearings before the town council and got it approved. The changes were designed to increase affordable housing in all districts, including R20. Why is it that nobody brought up multifamily housing during that time? And then finally, in the paragraph following that, Commissioner Bennett said she is disappointed that the board is taking this backdoor approach. At the end of that sentence, hearings were held, and before town planner Lisa Breyer disagreed, I'd like to add the changes we already made in the zoning ordinance increase affordable housing in all districts of the village, R20 included. We approved the mechanism of allowing oversized lots in R8 and R20 to be subdivided into a standard lot and a substandard affordable lot. R20 didn't get left out of the affordable housing plan. There are 100 oversized lots in R20. We're also supposed to be preserving the character of the neighborhoods. We don't know the impact of what we've already done. And then after that, I would like to insert town planner Lisa Breyer pointed out that in her December 16th planners report, she supported leaving the multifamily minimum lot size in R20 the way it was before.
I have a question, which I'd like to clarification from the solicitor. Are our meetings supposed to be verbatim or just encapsulation of what was said? Because this seems like a tremendous amount, with all due respect, Nancy, a tremendous amount of additions to minutes.
I mean, each board or commission is going to have their own style in producing the minutes. I mean, there's no requirement that they transcript forward. More or less summaries of what was discussed, the topics, elaborations off of the agenda. But I mean, it's really up to the commission to dictate how they want the minutes to read and what they want them to reflect. I would recommend that it may be a topic for a workshop to just take up this issue of what's reflected in the minutes and the level of detail that's put into them.
Could I respond to that, Mike? I'd just like to say, Gary, that the paragraph, Commissioner Bennett said she is disappointed that the board is taking this backdoor approach to sneaking this amendment through. Sounds pretty either verbatim or put together and is, shall we say, not my best moment in the entire conversation. Nor does it reflect any of my remarks. Nor does it reflect any of the points that I was actually trying to make. And so my real concern with these minutes is that it goes from very general to very specific. Yeah, I've got egg in my face, that's fine. If I said that, fine. But what I'd also like to say is if we're going to go that direction, I would like my points in there. I made some points. The town council last night questioned the 200,000 square feet And I'd like the minutes not to just make me out to be, an R20 exclusionary, because I think there's a lot more to my arguments than that. So that's why I have that level of detail, and actually, I cut it down. I said a whole lot more than that. So there's not really a synopsis, this is more of a synopsis of my points, and that's why I like these points put in there.
I would suggest that we listen to the tape. You can go ahead and vote on it just based on that. There's an awful lot of additions, and we should probably just verify it.
Just want to comment, if we have that level of detail from one commissioner, and, a lot of the commissioners had a lot to say, and if we have that level of detail of what one commissioner said, and don't put that level of detail in what all the commissioners said, then they give a slanted view in the minutes of what actually occurred as opposed to a balanced view of what occurred. So although I recognize what we're trying to do there, to clarify, I think that's way too much unless we make it verbatim in that whole section, because it gives a...
You can also just take out the paragraph if you want, or the sentence, if that's what's offensive.
I would either support Nancy putting that in or take out the phrase that sneakiness amendments, or one or the other.
If you're going to have everything in the meeting, in the minutes of the meeting, as we proceed, we said them at the meeting, then I think this commission should decide as to whether it wants to have a stenographer here at the meeting. If we don't have a stenographer, I think it's really very difficult to do that. And what Barry's point is well taken. If we put all of this in every single meeting we have, the report will be 3 hours and we'll have a half-hour meeting. So I think you make a decision, we have a stenographer here, or we don't quote verbatim. And I really do appreciate what you're saying, Nancy, but
Well, I have to say,
physically possible.
in
Before we
response,
take this anymore, can you live with removing the paragraph? Lisa, do you think it changes the sense of it? So let me ask 2 questions, Nancy. So, Lisa, can you live with that? If we, and Cindy, if we just strike that paragraph, it doesn't make or break the bottom line?
Yeah, you need to, well, yeah, I guess it could be the whole paragraph.
Nancy, can you live with that?
Actually, I'd rather, no, because what the paragraph preceding that is a fairly specific comment by Commissioner Holland, so where he made his arguments, and they're represented, I think, relatively in full about affordable housing and how we needed to have multifamily housing, and that's what I was actually responding to, as well as things I said earlier. I don't know if can we get this to any shorter amount? I don't know. I don't mind things being synopsized, but what I do mind is one argument being presented and then the counter arguments being left out. And so that's my real concern here. And yes, it would be nice to take out the offensive to me paragraph, but as far as I'm concerned, I'd rather have the additional detail than lose the sense of what we did when we sent it back to the town council the way it is now. It answers a few more of their questions, and it also points to the fact that we could be taking this up again, that this is something we're going to take up again as the comprehensive plan goes on.
All right, any other changes or corrections to the minutes? Okay, we've got a motion on the table to accept the minutes with Nancy's changes, with the condition that Cindy will review the tape and make sure that the changes requested are
Because
accurate.
there are so many changes, you may want to approve the amendment first, and then the minutes, because that was
All right, so we'll
an
just...
amendment to the motion, basically.
All right, so then maybe we just postpone approval of the minutes until you've had a chance to review the tape. You okay with that?
Okay, sure.